Welcome to this demo class on object-oriented programming. Myself, N. Karthikeyan, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, Government College of Engineering, Sengipati, Tanjavur. In this video, I am going to explain the concept of searching a string in the given string, and also we are going to discuss about the different kind of manipulations on strings in Java. We know that strings concepts is somewhat performing a string manipulations is somewhat difficult. So that the string class in a Java provides a different kind of methods for searching a string and modification of the string. So first one, I'm going to discuss what are the different kind of methods we have for searching. For example, see here, there are different kind of methods. There are 8 kind of methods we have to search a string. One is called index of, last index of, means that the index of is used to check the index of the first string matching character. So normally it is used to chase whether that corresponding index, the search substring is exist or not. Okay, so let us check with a simple example. So here, so normally the index means that the searching operation returns, and returns the corresponding index if the searching is exists. Otherwise, it returns -1. So I'm going to say index of. I'm going to search it S2 string from S1. So from there you can clearly to understand that I'm going to search the substring S2 in S1. So if the S2 is exist in the given string, it returns the starting matching location of your substring. If the substring is not exist, then it returns returns the -1. Okay, let us check with this. I'm going to compile now. But this index of everything will be defined inside of the string classes. So it returns 11. It means that from the 11th index onwards, the substring S2 starts to match. It means that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, space 10 and 11. From this 11th location, the string S2 starts to work. So that is the concept of string index. Okay, so the next method, there are 8 methods we have. One is the last index of. So here that the index of and also and very important, even the index of method work with even single character also. For example, here just actually I used to multiple characters. Instead of that, I'm going to use only one character. For example, I'm going to search it for small e. I'm going to compile now. So just I'm going to run it. So it returns 3. From the third index, it's the third index, not the third character. So from the third index onwards, the particular searching character is placed. So it is a 0, 1, 2, 3. So from the third index, the character starts to search, display. Clear? Okay. So here, there is a method is that is called last index of. So there is means that we can able to use index method for character as well as a substring. So same way we can use the last index for character and as well as a substring. So here I'm going to compare it now from the last index of, so that it will return the last index, the last searching character index of your searched character, so that it returns a 28. So we can count it from the starting 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So this is the last existing character. So that it returns a 28. In case I'm going to say that my searching character is, for example, EM. So we know that there is no substring EM exists in. So from that we can easily to say that, sorry, it is a string. I can use a double quotes. Actually, I use the single quotes, so it is wrong. Only the character is represented by single quote and the strings are represented by in double quotes. So just I'm going to compile now. So there is no error. Just I'm going to run it. So return -1 because the substring is not exist. Not only the substring, even if the string is not, means if even the particular character is not exist, then return -1. So this is the way the concept of that substring concept, means the matching of the substring will take place. So even see that the index of, there are 8 methods. It's very easy to do. For strings, that is called substring for a string. And same way, we can work for last index of for a character, and as well as it work for a substring. But we know that always the searching taken places from the starting to end. But if you want to start your searching from the one specific index, we can go with the index of, so the particular character from the corresponding, from which index you are going to start. For example, so here I'm going to go with the index of method. From that is called, I'm going to search index E from the index 12. That means that I'm going to search from starting location 12. So that the searching takes place from this O. So that it returns the position of this E. So 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So that it returns the corresponding position. So here I use the index so that it returns the first matching character. I mean the first matching string. So here my string is E. So that it returns 15. So that 11th location is C. So 12, 13, 14, 15. So that it returns 15. Clear? So that this is the way the concept of index of the last index of will be worked. So for all the cases, means that the index for one character as well as a substring, and for last index for character and as well as a substring, and also the last index of for starting index also. Last index of as index of and the last index of for starting index also. There are 8 possible combinations we have for searching a string in Java. And the next thing is modification of a string. That means that we are going to perform a, means that we are going to extract, we are going to perform some different kind of manipulation. For example, I'm going to extract the string from the corresponding string. For example, so here it's very, very important. We know the string is an immutable character, so that the result will not be stored on the same variable. We can store it in some other new variable for storing. So, for example, here what I need to do is I'm going to extract a string substring. Substring is a method. I'm going to extract the string from the 12th location up to the end. So I'm going to repeat once again. So from S2, I'm going to, from S1, I'm going to extract the substring. Based on the output, we can easily explain the concept of this substring method. So that it returns OLH of. That means that it starts to match, means extract from the index 12. So the index 12 start with OLOG, so that the content of this is the result of this S1 dot substring from 12. It means that this is the content of your extract substring function. So that if I'm printing to display S1, means I'm trying to display the value of S1. It will not change because the string is immutable, so that even though if you are performing any number of operations, the result of the variable is not changed. So that it's called as immutable property. Okay, so next one, now we know what is a substring, and even if you want, you can define a substring for end index also. So here I told that 12, it means that I'm going to extract from the 15. Now you have to check in what is the output. So no error, just I'm going to run it. Sorry, here I am trying to display the value of S1 so that it will display as usual. Just I'm going to, I mean, so the result of your S2, I'm going to display the value of the result of S2. Just to compile. So no error, just run it. So that it return OLL. So here, please try to understand. So if you are using like that for end index, you have specified so that the end index will not be considered. So that it always extract from 12, 13, 14. So that the 15th location is not considered. It is like as a range method in Python. So this is the way the concept of the substring will be worked. The next one is a concatenate. Concatenate for concatenation of two strings. For example, joining, we know that the plus operator will be act as a concatenation. So I'm going to say concat. I'm going to the string as, for example, welcome. So that the string after Government College of Engineering, the string welcome to the concatenator. So now we have to check it. Concatenation, it's the process of joining. So this we can check it. So the result is Government College of Engineering, means the string S1 and S2 will be merged. It means that the college string will be merged. It means that S1 plus welcome to be joined. It is a meaning of like this. So we know that the plus operator will be act as a concatenation. So that this is the equivalent purpose of this concatenate method in string class. Then the next method is replace. The replace means that it is a process of replacing, means that one character by another character. For example, I'm going to replace S1. It is a replace. For example, I'm going to replace small e, even it works for substring also, small e by capital E. So the first one represents what is a character, what is the string we are going to replace, and what is a replaced character, what is a string, or what is a string we are going to replace. For example, just I'm going to compile. So that is, sorry, that is a replace method. Just I'm going to check it, what is the syntax for that. So replace is the original character and replace the character. So just I'm going to check it now. Sorry, single quotes is missing. So saved, and just I'm going to run it. So no error. Just I'm going to run now. So let's see that wherever we have a E, it will be replaced by capital E. So this is the way we have worked with the concept of replace. And the next thing is a trim. So we know that it is a trim. It's a process of removing unwanted spaces, leading and trailing. Not is the spaces in between the string. It will remove the spaces of means that the extra spaces from the leading and as well as a trailing. So I'm going to use trim method. Means I'm going to trim S1 so that it will replace that space, means extra leading spaces, either leading and trailing spaces. It will not remove the spaces in between the string. So just I'm going to remove it so that the extra spaces will be removed from the starting and as well as ending. And there is a doubt somebody is having. For example, I have a spaces in between the string. Is it possible to replace like this? Actually, this is not possible. So just to save this, so just I'm going to check it now. So now error, so just I'm going to run it. So that in between spaces, that means the spaces between the characters will not be removed. Only we can able to remove the leading and the trailing spaces between string. Means that in string. So by using by using the trim method, we can going to remove the leading and while trailing spaces only, but not possible to remove the spaces present in between the string. So just I can recall once again, for a searching, we can use index of, or maybe we can use a last index of method for a searching. So if the string is exists, it returns the corresponding the starting location of your string presents, searching string location. Otherwise, it will return -1. If it is a -1, the searching string is not exist. And for modification of the string, so we know that, so for means that the string is immutable, so that the result means if you are performing some operation on a string, we need to store it in result in some other variable only. So that there are different methods for extraction of substring. We can use a substring method for the replacement of one substring with another substring, or maybe one character with another character. We can go with replace method. For joining a two string, we can use either plus operator, or maybe we can use concatenate function, concat function. And for removing leading and trailing spaces, we can use trim method. But the trim method will not remove the spaces in between the string. So this is the way the substring can be verified, and as well as a substring can be searched, and as well as we are performing some manipulations on string objects. Thank you.